Hello, hello, Dance Dance Revolution Philippines and everybody watching at home on our stream. This is T2Pow and right here with me is the delicious Mr. ERICLABO.
Oh, thank you so much for that. And again, welcome to Dance Dance Revolution All-Star Challenge. And we're about to start the mid-year competition.
Yes, we apologize for the delay in our stream, but happily, we are pushing through. Yes. So we apologize for the first part. The low tier competition was not recorded. Was not recorded and was not streamed because of the delay that we have here. But happily, we are going to record and stream the mid-tier and the top tier competitions. And we are about to start. So, okay. So our participants are ready? Everybody, in 3, 2, 1, start on! And our first mid-tier match is Kenneth Kadasha versus Sept. So this
Kenneth
is a very
5-12 and Seth will be Seth.
Yes, and here we go. Enjoy the stream. And so we have Kenneth with the commanding lead. We'll make an adjustment on the camera a few moments later.
Right now, 5-12 is still under the PFC.
And Kenneth with the yellow combo meter. Oh, and that miss, that's bad. But still he has the lead.
That might cost him a round though.
And Kenneth with the full combo set. But the lead goes to Kenneth by 4 points. My God, this... Okay. Recording the score. So, it's Kenneth with 1392 over Set's full combo of 1388. And now, it's Set's connection now. It's going to fix the camera angle for better view. And that's Ivan. Yes, it's Ivan. It's Ivan, so we're focusing on the foot cam. Yes. So what you're seeing is one of our marshals, it's Herbs there. But currently, the commanding lead, it's not actually a commanding lead, but a 4-point lead by Kenneth over Sept. And who wins goes to the winner's bracket. And who loses goes to the loser's bracket. And still has a chance to fight.
Start on.
And the selection.
The song will be Heron, a very tricky song. A lot of shock arrows in the middle. So they're gonna perform at least with an extra effort. Most especially with the jumps in chorus. So let's see what's going to happen in this part.
So can Sept overtake the victory here? Sept loses the yellow combo. Vincent loses the combo, but Kenneth still having a yellow combo meter. Look at all the shock arrows, my god. Yes. And it's 996 versus 966 in favor of... And we're waiting for... They are unlocking the songs. Sana card na lang natin ang ginamit.
Oh, it's a tie.
No,
no, it's not.
It's 996 versus 966. And the official goes to who wins? Okay. S12 wins. S12. Next match. It's Junjun Bear Belly versus... Who's the second player? It's Andrew. Yes. And we welcome you to the DDR All-Star Challenge 2019 here at SMX Convention Center at CosMania. And we would like to thank our sponsors, Quantum Amusement Corporation, and our media partners, OXD Collective, and also a big shout outs to the Steel Wolves Empire in Bacolod for sponsoring Kenji Shizawa's flight and accommodation here in Manila. So we're at our second match for the day in our mid-tier competition. So who's going to fight? It's Bear Belly versus Andrew Sobiela. Do you know the nickname of Andrew, the gamer tag?
That will be Amuro.
Oh, it's Amuro. Sorry for that. It's Bear Belly versus Amuro. Both players from Laguna and Lucena. Junjun is from Lucena. Yes.
This is gonna be an interesting match. It's a battle of MAs, marvelous attacks. Both of them are pretty proficient in those MAs steps with some of the songs. Most especially in this mid-tier competition. I think this is gonna be a very, very interesting match. A very close one. It must.
So if you play DDR constantly here in Manila or play online, you can always see the names of these guys in the machines. Yes. So these guys maintain a lot of high scores in other locations. But of course, this is a competition, so anything goes depending on their...
Definitely.
Depending on their conditioning, on their mental preparation. So let's see what will happen here. This is going to be a great match between the two high-scoring competitors. And both of them are participants from previous All-Star Challenge.
Yes, they are. Amuro is also a participant of the low tier, I believe.
Yes, so he is a participant of the low tier competition. So he has gained a lot of experience from that event and has moved into the mid tier. Of course, the participants from the previous competition are no longer allowed to join the low tiers, so that we can give, and then we have Crazy Shuffle.
Crazy Shuffle indeed. Those steps, kind of like crazy and hard to do with the timing.
Yes, and it's Amuro's choice, so it's pretty
challenging at best.
Yeah, it's pretty challenging, and since Amuro has chosen that song, it's expected that he choose that song. Okay, the countdown has started. And here we are with the second match for our mid-tier competition.
Let's go!
You love the beat of the song, right? It's like you're partying.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's bring it up. Combo King.
And oh my goodness, Amuro with a commanding lead over Junjun.
That's what I'm talking about. 2, 1, 1. Let's go. 3 under combo.
Still both with a full combo, but Amuro with the lead.
400 combos.
Oh my god, both of them have full combo. And Amuro with a commanding lead.
Thy name suits you.
With 1273 and 1181. Yes, and this will be Bear Belly's selection. So will he be able to bounce back from this commanding lead by Amuro? Amuro is not an easy opponent here. So Junjun needs to, Bear Belly needs to dig deep with the song. And his selection is
No, it's Silver
15?
Dragon.
No. We're starting with 14s here. I mean, we're starting with level 13, so no Silver Dreams. And Bear Belly has selected
The Saber Wing.
Saber Wing from DDRX. And it's obvious that he has the lead here because of the score.
As you saw, Amuro doesn't have any score out of it.
Yeah, it has a lot of shock arrows, but this one, Junjun, Bear Belly has the advantage here. Oh yes, they are going to start the countdown. 2, 1, start off. Okay, on this second match between Amuro and Bear Belly, who will win?
You can do no wrong. You're a rock star. You're the only one they can see. 100 combos. You're dancing like a pro.
And
Make some noise. Look at all that bling. You're the combo king.
and Bear Belly with the lead. Look at those shock arrows.
100 combos. You got the beat, you got the song, you can do no wrong.
Bear Belly with 30 points. Look at those shock arrows.
200 combos.
Eh,
They're giving it up for June. Make some noise.
And here ends a song. 1-3-10 to 1-2-4-6. Will it be enough to win this round for Bear Belly? Let's wait for the official results. And great job by our participants. Both of them are technically sound players, but only one will prevail in the end. Who's going to the loser's bracket? Is this going to be Amuro or will it be Bear Belly? Junjun lumalaban Will it be enough to push Junjun to the further limits? Oh my goodness. Again, Eric, our sponsors for today.
Yeah, our sponsors, that will be Quantum Amusement Corporation, and we have a Steel Wolves Empire, and our media partner, OXD Collective.
And Amuro proceeds to the winner's bracket. Bear Belly goes down to the losers. It's not enough.
Yeah, not enough. But a good match though is they have a very huge gap in the first and second song. But then again, well, good luck to Bear Belly. Bear Belly for the losers bracket as Amuro proceeds with the winner's bracket. So we're going to start, I believe,
We are going to start with the winners final for our DDR competition, and then we are proceeding to the losers brackets.
Okay.
So we can determine who's going to fight for the championship round.
It's going to be the winners finals.
Yes, it's
Winners
going to be the
finals.
winners finals for today. And after the winners final, we proceed to the losers final. Oh, correction, we are going to proceed to the losers round 1.
Losers round 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's going to be Sept versus Bear Belly. 2 Barako members.
One of the Barako members. Yeah.
Both of the Barako members are eliminating themselves. So good luck with them. It's going to be Sept on player 1 and Bear Belly on player 2. The pride of the Barako guys are facing each other here. So while we are waiting for the setup, we would like to thank all of the players who are watching at stream. A big shout outs to the ZG who are not able to attend here. Our players from the provinces, especially Bacolod and Iloilo, you have Kenji Shozawa here, the representative for the top tier competition, the dark horse for this competition. And also the players in Quezon City. Hello. Okay, while we are waiting for the next round, but our marshals are having a discussion. What can you say about the future of DDR in esports here in the Philippines, Eric?
I guess the future is very bright for the community in terms of music games, particularly DDR. We already have 2 of the best players in the Philippines who competed last year, so definitely the future is bright. This tournament is standing, it's a training ground for those the next generation of players who will able to compete internationally. So
Yes, last year we have the DDR All-Star Challenge here at Cosplay Mania as well, and 2 of our best players, Bob Chester and Christian, was able to win the championship. But Christian was able to win the championship, and both of them proceeded to the BEC, which is the Bemani Esports Championship. And Christian was able to bag in the prize for the Southeast Asian Championship and was able to go to KAC. That's a dream come true for every player in the Philippines. So for those of you watching at home, DDR is not only a hobby that you need to play, it's already an emerging esport in the country. So for those who are watching at home, practice if you want to improve, and you might be here next year. You might be featured as one of our players who are competing for the championship, and who knows, you might be competing elsewhere in Asia and representing the Philippines in greater tournaments like the Bimani Esports Championship or even the Konami Arcade Championship in Japan. My God, that is the most prestigious event here. So, for our round.
Alright, so we're about to start the mid-tier losers round 1. Going to choose a song. And I guess what would that be?
They are selecting Helios, or Helios as you say it. Selected by Sept. And both of them have no scores in this song. But let's see who's going to eliminate each other here. Who's going to proceed to our losers semifinal.
Right? If it's the losers one,
Okay, so we're moving to level 14. So while we are deciding for the final songs to be selected by our participants. So both of these Barako guys were formed last year because of a misunderstanding for credits. So it's happy to see that most of these Barako members are mostly Titos here in the community. The most distinguished Tito here is Mr. Topet Encarnacion, who is here watching the competition.
the legend himself.
Yes, one of the legendary DDR players here in the Philippines. So the selection is Wind of Gold. Yes, it's Wind of Gold. Yes.
Yes.
So we have Salon Pass here.
I actually have a salon pass here in my pocket as well.
So most of the Titos here in the DDR All-Star Challenge need some Salon Pass in able to help them alleviate the pain in their backs. Oh, we are starting.
Oh, we're about to start.
And we got
Okay,
Wind of Gold, Expert 14.
There's a lot of yellow arrows in
It's
in
Sept
place.
versus Bear Belly.
See the scores on top.
And it's a pretty close match. It's a bit different when you see the EX score in the machine instead of the normal score. Oh, and both of them have broke their combos. It's Set with the lead. Here comes the jumps. And with the lead, it's
Set finishes
Set.
strong.
Set finishing strong with 1,480 EX points versus Bear Bellies. Bear Bellies 1,445. And it's a AAA as well. Now we proceed to the next round of the competition. And what what do you have in store? What do you have any ideas on what Junjun's next selection is here?
I believe Junjun will select something that is stamina heavy at the same time is very technical. Seth is more on the technical, but again, he's a very strong, strong competitor. So I believe this will be a
Yes, and the people like the selection of Bear Belly. It's Pluto from DDR. Supernova
Supernova.
2. Oh my god. He has selected.
Oh, okay.
That is the bringer of death. For those people who don't play this song in the past, if you did not review your songs, it will haunt you bad.
With slowdowns.
Yes. In DDR, if you don't review your slowdowns, your stops, your tempo changes, you're going down. And I think Sept knows this song. He's been playing this in the past in their location. So let's see. Oh, and what a bad start for Bear Belly with the early great. The song is very synco, very rhythm heavy. No one's breaking the combo so far, but Bear Belly has the lead. And it's a tie. Oh my god. It's very seldom you see those ties here at DDR competitions. Hopefully we don't have a tie in the end of the match. Oh my god, that would be a problem. Bear Belly loses the combo.
That might cost him this round.
That is
He
big.
has to be careful.
Have to be careful with the combos. Sept still maintaining the combo meter. And they are still catching up. This is a pretty close match. Oh, another miss. That would be bad. And here's the last step. It's a pretty close match.
Alright.
Set with 1,019 EX points versus
Seth takes it.
Bear Belly's 1,000 and... Sorry for the delay. It's the unlocking of some songs. 1,014. So proceeding to the losers rounds 2 is set. Thank you very much, Bear Belly. That was a pretty great match. That was some good DDR, my friend.
That's a very close fight. It's a good ass DDR. It's a good ass DDR.
That's some good DDR action there. It's if the competition is pretty technical, you get the results of that match. My God! And now we're proceeding to the winners final here. And so while our marshals are discussing the next round, yes, we would like to thank our sponsors for this event. It's Quantum Amusement Corporation, the #1 arcade amusement for Pemani simulation games. The king of the hill for simulation games. Yes, the players love to play at Quantum Amusement Corporation. And of course, our venue partners, SMX Convention Center, CosMania 2019, for giving us another opportunity to show the world and the Filipino people how good the DDR players here in the Philippines are. And of course, a big shout outs to our media partners, OXD Collective and the Steel Wolves Empire in Bacolod for bringing in one of their participants, Kenji Sozawa, for the top tier competition. Now we have the next round is for the winners final. So
Winners
who
finals.
wins here has the win advantage.
Twice to beat advantage.
And here on my right is Tita Eric Sanchez. Yes.
Eric J. And
He
we
will
also
be
have
he will be streaming on our next events, so watch out. Yes, one of our top talents and one of our top players in the Philippines. And we got Kenji here. Hi, Kenji. Say hi to your friends in Iloilo. What can you say for your fans and supporters in Bacolod?
Hello po sa mga taga-Bako. Hello po sa mga taga-Bacolod diyan. Sa misis ko. Gagalingan ko, promise.
Yes. Ayun, ang inyong pambato si Mr. Kenji Shozawa. And now, we proceed to the winners final. It's Kenneth versus Andrew, both players in SM Calamba.
oh, Calamba represents.
Calamba represent, but the other one lives in Santa Rosa, Laguna. And the other guy lives in Calamba. I don't know, I haven't been to Kenneth's place. Oh, and to my brother, Edmar Cadasio is watching on stream. Get well soon. I heard that you were sick and could not attend the competition. And for the players in Calamba who are watching at home, let's support your participants here. Give your shout out to this stream and share this link on your walls so that we can spread the word of Filipino DDR goodness in your Facebook accounts. So what will be the first song for the selection? So they're going up like what the singers, the upcoming singers sing in their lyrics. We're going up, so it's level 15 time. Well, in 10 years ago, level 15 is an equivalent to level 10 in DDR.
Yes.
So the first level 10 we have was Max 300, and then we have Max Unlimited, Negel Max, and so on and so forth. When we had DDRX,
Speaking of Max 300.
yes, and
Max
speaking of Max 300, we got a Max 300 in ASC. We're not expecting Max 300, but we have what Max 300. And lately we have what Max 360. And then we
Oh my
got
goodness.
Max Period, Fascination Max, all of the Max. Oh my god. How many Max do you need?
Have you seen the chart of that one? The
Yeah.
Max 360
Yeah,
challenge?
I've seen the video uploaded by Eric in DDR Philippines where Christian was playing. Okay, I think they're ready. They're counting down. Start. Yes, and the first Max 300 for this competition. The Max 300 Super Max Mimics from Supernova.
Is that S12's choice?
I think it's S12's choice. During the heyday in the past, he's been playing with his brother, so this is one of his brother's specialties. So it's pretty obvious that he will be selecting these songs as well. But so far, both competitors are evenly matched.
It still is a stamina heavy song. You might choose this because
It all
they
comes
want to
down.
learn.
It all comes down in the end, brother. And Amuro loses the yellow combo.
He wants to tire down Amuro. And I kind of reflects it right now.
Yes. So stamina is like an insurance policy here in DDR. Oh, and Amuro loses the combo. S12 with a commanding lead. Here comes the runs. Here goes a voltage part. And S12 still having that combo. And a commanding lead by S12.
A great choice by S12.
A great choice. That's a great choice. So S12 with a score. Can somebody press? Okay, S12 with 1,815 to 1,735 EX points by Amuro. Next up,
He kindly exploited the opponent's weakness by selecting a very stamina-heavy song. So I'm not sure if Amuro will able to catch up with another song that might exploit Kenneth's weakness, or if there is.
yes. So Kenneth is pretty much a dark horse in this competition because he hasn't been posting much of his scores on the wall.
Correct.
And this is the first time that he's participating in an all-star event. So most of the participants don't know his skill set and what he's capable of. But he has tremendous stamina because he's been playing other games as well. And he has selected, Amuro has selected Neverland. Yes.
Yeah, it's a fun song. It's a fun song.
It's a fun song, one of the better songs in the DDR Ace 2-0 series. One of my favorites as well. I play it on repeat mode on my phone because the song is very catchy.
It has an easier chart for a level 15.
Yes.
However, it's kind of like tricky, most especially the first part.
Yes. So we're not talking aloud here so that you can enjoy the lyrics.
There you
So
go.
will Amuro overtake or not? Let's see. Oh, and by the way, Amuro has PFC this song, so it's quite to his advantage. Are we seeing a PFC here? What do you think, Eric? Are we seeing a PFC?
I'm just watching.
No,
it
let's
right
not
now.
jinx Amuro here. It's pretty much an even battle here. Amuro with a yellow combo. Amazing streams. But still, the lead is still pretty.
Amuro looking sharp here.
Yes. He has unleashed the beast. Yes, he is now utilizing his new type skills.
There you go.
Oh, there's the blue. Kenneth with the blue and Amuro with the green. Is now leading the charge.
There. Amuro takes it. Takes this round.
Amuro takes this round.
Amazing stuff.
1-5-2-5 versus So what you're seeing right here is the unlocking of the
Look at the
one
difference.
five-
Look at the difference of the scores.
Yes, 1-5-2-5 to 1-4-8-9, but I don't think that is enough to beat Kenneth's score on Max Me. Let's wait for the official scores.
Is that enough?
Who's winning? Who proceeds to the winners final? Who wins? Can we see some brackets here? Okay, so S12 is going to the final, to the championship round.
Oh my goodness, who's gonna?
He's got shades of his brother here. So we're proceeding to the losers 2. So Amuro's going to compete on the losers 2. He's facing Sept on the losers 2. So sila na naman. They're facing each other again.
Yes, indeed. Similar to the first part of the competition. Again, all right. So again, welcome to DDR Ace 2-0 All-Star Challenge 2019. We would like to thank our following sponsors here. First and foremost, Quantum Amusement Corporation. And we're here live at SMX Convention Center in Mall of Asia Arena. And we are in the CosMania 2019. And we would like to thank as well our media partner, OXD Collective. And we also have from Bacolod, the Steel Wolves.
Steel Wolves Empire. Yes, a big shout out to Nico for the effort he put into this stream, and we are very, very happy to bring this event into your living rooms, into your bathrooms if you are doing some johns in your CR. So
Your devices.
yes, if you're coming from the church because it's Sunday, you can watch the stream on your phone while riding the jeepney. Well, if you got, well, we don't suggest that you do that because you might get mamanakawan kayo. Yes. We are streaming this live internationally, so we need to speak in English. If we don't speak in English, you see our noses bleed here. But we're trying our best. We prepared much for this competition so that we can show it to the world and the Filipino people and the dance players. And if you can see the guys here, yes, most of them are warming up for
the
the.
high tier people are
Yes.
doing their warm up.
Yes, can we check? Can we see the stream so that they can see the warm-ups? Yes. Can we show them the warm-ups? Yes. Our participants are already warming up here. Yes, they are.
Warming up.
Yes, you can see Glen, it's Kenji, it's Mama Eric, and then there's Art for our top tier competition.
Yeah.
Say hi! Oh my god. So that's how intense this competition is. So our participants did not only prepare physically for this, it's a mental competition as well. So what are your inputs from the previous year's competition? You were part of the mid-tier or the amateur competition last
Yes,
year.
it is indeed. It's very, very challenging, most especially mentally. You need to be mentally prepared as well. In a tournament level, it's very different from the casual play thing. You have a different kind of pressure. Everybody's watching you. That you play. Everybody's supporting you. So definitely there's some kind of pressure and heaviness when you're trying to play on stage. So definitely you have this intense concentration and focus that you can do this. Because definitely it's a very different feeling when you're going through a tournament like this.
Yes, and despite all the hardships that our participants are going through, there can only be one champion.
One.
Yes, the most prestigious DDR award is given, or the most prestigious DDR championship is given here at the All-Star Championships, where most of the legends are born. Yes. And so most of our participants here are on their path to greatness. So while we are waiting for our participants, okay, so it's Sept versus Kenneth again. Oh no, it's Sept versus Amuro again. Sorry for that. So you can see how they are having the discussions at the back. And we are right here live at the Quantum Amusement Center's booth at CosMania. So you can see there is a Jubeat on. There are Jubeat machines on our back, and then on the other side there is a dance rush competition going on. Earlier, because of the delay, we have a sound vortex competition. Oh, and someone's wearing a T-Rex costume. Look, someone's wearing a T-Rex costume. It's Renan Salumbre. Yes, it's one of the participants for the dance rush stardom competition earlier. So he's jogging as well. He's jogging for support. He's jogging for his life later. So you can check out the Dance Rush Stardom Dance Rush Stardom Philippines page. My goodness, I got my tongue tangled here. For their stream of their competition, and I don't know if they have the stream, but let's support them.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy around here. Today's the day 2 of the CosMania 2019. A lot of people in here doing cosplays, watching tournaments, watching other people playing. We have other games as well, aside from music games. There's some performances with some of the DJs.
There are the players.
Also some other perks, shops, and we're about to start the next part of the competition.
Yes, they have started with the top tier competition. So
We're in the top tier now.
it's Kenji versus Eric Sanchez. It's Tita.
All right.
Eric J. Yes.
We all know that Eric is a back-to-back champion in the previous DDR competition, but here we are. He's going to battle against Kenji from Bacolod. Kenji's literally out of nowhere. He's from Bacolod, and he's posting his scores in DDR PH Facebook page, and he's actually pretty good. Let's see what, since again, this is a tournament level, there's a different kind of pressure. Let's see if he can able to adjust with this kind of environment.
All of our participants are really good, but they do have some strong points and weak points here.
Definitely.
So if our participants made their review of their opponents, then they know, they have first-hand experience of what their opponent's weakness is. So we're seeing, is Eric J or Kenji going to exploit those weaknesses in order to proceed to the next round? Let's see. So big shout-outs to the Steel Wolves Empire in Bacolod. Thank you very much for bringing in Kenji here, and a big shout-outs to Miss Jonah Delphine, Kenji's wife and his kids. Hi! Hi there! You may comment on our stream if you'd like to show your support to Kenji. And there is a lot of support to Kenji because he's like the hero in Bacolod. So because of the extension of the DDR A20 machines here in the Philippines, we can see great talent from the far reaches of the Philippines. And yes, Zero Kavi, come back when? Okay.
Oh, hey, there you go.
I've been playing. You see me play.
That's another question.
It's another question, but you're seeing me play lately. I've been doing some diets. So one of the best diet routines or exercises that you can have is playing DDR. Man, you can lose a lot of weight here.
Definitely exploiting the weakness of Eric. Let's see how will Eric be able to adjust. there you go. Kenji takes it with a very commanding lead. That shock arrows really hurt Eric's performance.
Eric. Come back from this one.
Yeah, that's a really huge gap.
This is most of them are expecting exit.
Yeah.
A challenge.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Eric has a double game.
I should say I'm really impressed with Kenji's song choice and his performance with that. Definitely, it really hurt the score of Eric. So it might be difficult for him to catch up unless he really able to focus more on his marvelous timing. And here we go.
And round 2 starts now. And Kenji with the yellow combo. Well, it seems that Kenji knows this song. Kenji has the lead. Kenji with the green combo. Eric with the blue combo meter. Both haven't dropped their combos yet. And here we go with the speed up. Kenji dropping the combo, but still had the lead. And now the match is pretty even. And Eric has been plowing the scores. Nice song choice for Eric. Now he has the lead. Oh my goodness, that was some good selection.
Is that
by
enough?
Eric. Will that be enough? Do you think that's going to be enough?
Is that enough?
Who's going to send who on the losers bracket? Let's wait for the official scores. And going to the winners. And Kenji, it's going to be Kenji. $20 points. Yes, and Kenji with the 20-point lead. So Kenji is going to our winners. Winners 1. My God, that was some good selection of both competitors. You can see the difference on the scores. One selected a pretty technical song, another face challenge, and Eric selected New York Evolve Type A. My man, it really pays to review all the songs in your selections, because if you don't know the song, it will be your greatest downfall here in this type of competition.
Definitely kudos to Kenji for that wonderful performance. He brought the champion, the back-to-back champion in the losers bracket. So that's the pretty awesome stuff.
So let's go. We're going to see if Kenji continues to have that streak, and who's going home without our championship. So you can see on the back, Art and Glen are preparing for their match. And you can see there, it's Lux. Hi Lux. Hi Lux.
Hi, Lux.
Yes. Hi Lux. Yeah, I'm pointing at your face here. Hi Lux. Yes. I don't think he's seeing me here. He's too busy. Yes, he's too busy playing. So for those of you who are watching at home, we are at the Quantum Amusement Corporation booth here at CosMania 2019, and we're bringing to you live in your doorsteps the DDR All-Star Challenge 2019. And here, I'm Tito Pao, and here is ERICLABO, and we are your casters for the day. And we would like to thank the OXD Collective for helping us out, bring this stream, bring this intense competition right into your doorsteps. So I think our participants are ready, or are they going to?
Yeah, they're still warming up in there.
Yes, they're
right?
waltzing right now.
They're just dancing.
Yes, because
Practicing
this
drills.
is a top tier competition, so most of the songs they are selecting are going to be top level.
Yeah.
So the reason why we brought this top tier competition is to prepare most of our participants in higher level competitions outside the country. So last year we have our maximum level at level 17. So now we're extending the level so that we can prepare our players the next in line of the recent BEC finalists. One day if they ever decide to not participate in the BEC or in KAC, they are the next in line who will represent the Philippines. So
Of
here
course, that's along with Christian and Bob.
yes, as long as Christian and Bob are here, we are happy to see more participants having.
Definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
and because of CosMania, as you all know, DDRA was presented in CosMania 2017, 2 years ago. So we're bringing the All-Star competition here in CosMania to commemorate that event, because it's like a few years that we didn't have a new DDR machine in the Philippines. The last DDR we had was DDR X3. And I don't even know if that DDR X3 is still alive or working. But we are very glad that Quantum Amusement Corporation has helped us, the DDR community, to have this kind of machine and all the updated Pemani games in the Philippines. Without them, we won't have Dance Rush. We won't have Jubeat. We won't have Soundful Links. We won't have Kitadora, and of course, we won't have Dance Dance Revolution A. And we won't have this opportunity to bring this live coverage of the All-Star Challenge right here at CosMania.
Alright, we're about to start. So another Pluto, but this time a level 16 Pluto for the top tier finalists.
So our song for the day would be Pluto. Another Pluto, and are we going to see another Pluto later? I don't think so.
I don't think so. But here we are, it's a challenge chart. Of course, it's going to be more complicated.
And I think in the score sheets, it's Arturo who had the lead in this song.
So let's see what's going to happen in this one.
Arturo with a yellow combo. Arturo dropping the yellow meter. Art with the commanding lead. Both dropping combos. I miss my art.
Art is still leading. A very large gap.
It's like 100 now. 100. 100 plus. And with the final step, it's 1,403 versus 1,265.
Large gap.
How much is that? It's like 130 plus EX points. So Glen's only choice here is if we will pick a song that Arturo is not familiar with.
That is true.
So we won't be having the liberty to check what song it is because they have pre-selected the songs that they're going to play. So it's their best songs against their best songs. So let's see if Konami's Glen can still catch up here. Are we going to see another tempo changer here?
Might be.
Oh,
Okay.
no, okay. Glen is going for the stamina run.
Stamina run. Well, that's
it's
how Glen does that. Does best.
Oh, Glen selected the Possession 20th anniversary mix, and both of them have played, but on the score sheets, Glen has the considerable lead in score.
That's Glen's forte. Stamina runs, stamina heavy song, you name it.
Yes, and Glen has been participating in active, and Glen has been participating in biking.
Yeah.
A lot of hiking and biking.
Let's see if his stamina will reflect on this one.
So let's see if stamina will prevail. Arturo is not a kid when it comes to stamina. He is one of the top runners here as well. So it's one of his focal points. But will he maintain the lead here? Both having the yellow combo meter. Good start for our participants. Oh, both of them breaking the yellow combo.
The stops.
My God, they got both of the stops well. And here are the jumps. The jumps that will melt your cavities. Oh, Art dropping the combo. Glen is on a roll.
Art needs to close the gap if you want to win this one.
Art needs to maintain his composure in order to maintain that lead he had in the first round. And then with over 600 combo. Oh my God. Oh, Glen with the lead, but I don't think that's enough to beat Arturo's first song. Glen with the AAA with 13 grades. 1895 to 1841. And we're not seeing the points here because both of them have unlocked the challenge charts of all songs. Commemoration for the 20th years of DDR in the world.
So Art put Glen in the loser. So Arturo will proceed with the next round, putting Glen in the loser's bracket. So how's that?
What?
Arturo will proceed with the next round as he put Glen into the loser's bracket.
Yes. So both of our Konami's players are sent to the losers bracket.
Good job. Good job, Art. Great stuff.
Next up is the winners bracket.
Losers bracket, voting for Eric and Glen. Eric and Glen.
Yes, we are proceeding with the winners, with the losers bracket here. With Glen versus Eric. Well, this is a replay of the Celebration Cup we had last time. They were also the finalists for the Celebration Cup.
But then again, the difference is they're on the loser's side. So they're in a pinch here. One will get eliminated.
Yeah, so I think there is a discussion with our marshals here. But before we proceed, we would like to thank our sponsors.
Yeah, Quantum Amusement Corporation. And also we're here live in SMX Convention Center in Mall of Asia Arena. And we're on the CosMania 2019. And of course our video sponsors, that will be OXD Collective. And of course Steel Wolves Empire in Bacolod for bringing Kenji here in this competition. Welcome to the DDR Ace 2-0 All-Star Challenge 2019. Alright.
We are here live at CosMania 2019, showing you the action right into your doorsteps, right into your homes while you're relaxing and eating your dinner. What time is it, Eric?
Time check.
Time check. It's 5:41.
It's 5:41 p.m.
It's 5:41 p.m. in the afternoon. We apologize for the late start.
Alright, going back, it's gonna be Eric and Glen again. Similar to the final spot, they're in a pinch. They're on the loser's side.
So here in the losers,
So
there's still
one will be eliminated and one will proceed.
one will be sent home and watch the other competitions go by, or the other rounds go by. And one will have another chance to claim that prestigious DDR championship. So this is a replay of our previous Celebration Cup finals last February.
But they're on the loser side, so yeah, that's not really a good news for them. They were going to eliminate it with each other.
So the selection of Glen is Paranoia Hades Expert 16. So if you were an old DDR player during the 2000s, it's the time of the Supernova series. So most of the players have to deal with this song in order to have extra stages in the arcades. Of course, extra stages means more playtime. So this is a pretty much stamina-based song because of the twists and the complicalities of the steps they have. And then here we are on the losers round 1. And Glen with the considerable lead. Both still maintaining their combos. Still pretty close. And both of them got a full combo, but Glen has the lead to 145 against 1425.
All right.
And if you can see, the crowd here is jam-packed around the DDR arena.
It's a close match, but I'm surprised that Glen performed like a twist around while at a tournament level. Like I'm surprised. Like he did a twist thing
The twist.
earlier during the slowdown, during the gallop slowdown. He did
Made that
twist.
It will take a lot of guts for you to do that in the competition level. But since most of our participants are prepared for this one, they are able to push through and do it with flying colors. And now it's Eric J's song choice. So it's Konamix versus Konamix. A generation of great players, and representing here right now at the ASC is two of the greatest Konamix players we have
Well,
currently in the roster of Dance Dance Revolution Philippines.
since 2000, since
Yes.
year 2000.
They are great players in the past, and they have elevated their game and able to catch up with the current level of the players that are participating in these events. And we are pretty happy to see that most of the titos and titas out there are starting to get back into DDR, get back into shape, enjoy the game that they loved in the past when they were in college or they were in high school. So I'm glad to see that the games that we love are starting to be loved by other players of this generation.
Yes, indeed. And it's true.
As you can see, most of the titos or the players that we have already have their families here. And we are glad to bring this competition live with their doorsteps. So it's Blew My Mind Expert 16 by Eric J. So who's going to maintain the lead? It's pretty much a close game. So Glen has dropped the combo. It's turned into blue combo meter. And Eric has been plowing through the scores. Oh, Eric with a miss. Oh, you can see the brackets there. Some awesome brackets made by Eric. And who has the lead? 1664 versus 1424. 40 points. So will it be enough to offset Glen's score on the first song? Let's see the final scores. So we're clarifying who has won. Okay, Eric J is proceeding. Oh, Eric J won with 7 points. Eric J by 7 points. So Eric has won by 7 points.
All right, and that eliminates Glen.
That was a pretty sick score. Okay, so our Olongapo representatives are going home. A big shout out to our Sopic Olongapo Zambales community there who's watching the stream. Thank you very much to Jim and Aljon for coming. So they are signing the Razons. Yes, we want to show the Razons slip in the stream here. So a 7-point lead by Eric, and here is the Razons. Yes.
Those are the reasons why you lose the game.
Yes.
And a lot of things.
So if you don't play the game, you have the reasons. You write it down in your paper. Yes. You show the reasons in this paper. So you can see here lahat na. So my reason is mas masarap kumain. It's a lot better to eat, but lately I need to lose some weight in order for me to fit on my uniform. So yes, they are having a discussion there because of the 7-point lead Eric had. It's pretty close, a pretty close match between two great friends and two Konamix members. Shout out to all Konamix members out there. Yes, this is a Konamix. This guy is also a Konamix member. One of the most iconic Dance Dance Revolution groups in the Philippines. I mean, in the Philippines as well, because most of them are known all throughout the country during the heydays of DDR in the late 90s and the early 2000s. And of course, they are being represented by Eric and Glen. So we have a jam-packed venue here. If we can show them the players.
The next one will be
Yes. Nico, can we show the how many players are watching the DDR competition live here? Yes. And the founder of Konamix is also here, Francis Concepcion. Yes. You can see all the players here are jam-packed watching the DDR All-Star Challenge. And there are more players on the sides there. But they can, sadly, the stream could not catch them.
all right. The next will be the winner's bracket.
Yes, the winner's bracket. It's Arturo versus Kenji from Bacolod. This is going to be a fierce match of two high-level runners of the game.
And it's a level 17 song choice.
Yes, we are moving up to level 17 here. Okay. So what is it? Oh, I think Arturo's selection is New Decade from DDR X2. One of the EW's unlocks of DDR X2. I think it's from the Replicant D-Action selection. Because you just don't easily pick the songs in the regular selection. You need to unlock them on the extra stage. Oh, this is a pretty good match between these two guys. Look at those footwork.
Amazing footwork.
And Kenji is leading the pack. Kenji with 300 combo, Art losing the meter. Kenji lost the combo but still had the lead. Oh, Art is catching up. And the final score, 1-4-50 versus 1-4-10 in favor of Kenji of the Steel Wolves Empire. 40 points.
Different. Kenji is really doing great against Metro Manila players.
Yeah, we have a special guest. It's Ricardo. Hello, comosito. Comosito, por favor. Por favor, que na SR Challenge 2019. Secor, ¿qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? So, I will be performing later in the Dance Dance Revolution pod. Just wait. So thank you very much, Ricardo, for that outstanding and motivational speech. Hope we understood what you said. Sadly, we don't. All the way from Brazil. De la Mexicano, de la Combo, por favor. Am I understanding what I'm saying?
No entiendo.
It's just too much telenovela when I was a kid back in the 90s.
Oh, 9.
Back in my puberty, I liked to watch Marimar.
Ow.
Ow! Because all we thought was Maricar was hot. And, proceeding back to our competition, they're selecting. How do you read this? Is
9.
this 9?
9.
Or 1x9? Yes. Thanks for the
9.
clarification. It's 9. Level 17, 9. So we are here in the winner's bracket of our All-Star Challenge.
Kenji selected a song that he doesn't have any score out of it.
Yes, and Genji selected 9 on DDR 2013 or 2014. Anyways, let's go back to the competition. Both are not letting up. Both have reached the 200 combo mark. Kenji has begun to take the lead. Kenji is still maintaining that commanding lead. And the song is not over. On the way to 700 combo. Oh.
That's definitely a dominating performance by
What
Kenji.
a dominating performance by Kenji. A triple A on 9 with 2,183 versus 2,046. Man, Kenji plowed the score on that one. And he proceeds to the winner's final, our championship match. My goodness, that was some good DDR by Kenji and Arturo. And Arturo drops to the loser's bracket. And he will be facing Glen Konamix for the final slot on the championship round.
That will be Eric J, right?
Oh, apologies, it will be Eric J and Arturo who's going to meet at Losers 2 for the... Oh, it's the Losers final actually.
Yeah,
For a chance to meet Kenji at the championship later.
correct.
So now we have the brackets. Let's see the brackets, and are we proceeding with the next round or the mid-tier here?
Oh, we have a shout out to Jelay Tablada. Go Kenji by John Abasco Delfin.
Okay, so there's been a clarification by the marshals here. We're still knowing if we are going to proceed with the mid-tiers or proceed with the next round for the top tier here. So while we're waiting for the official announcement from our marshals, we would like to say thank you to our tournament sponsors, Quantum Amusement Corporation and Cosplay Mania 2019 for our event venue and SMX Convention Center. For our media partners, OXD Collective, and for those of you watching at home who are not members of Dance Dance Revolution Philippines, you may like our official Facebook group at DDR Philippines. You may search it on your Facebook accounts on the search bar, and once you see DDR Philippines, click the like button. And you can also like the OXD Collective and Quantum Amusement Corporation pages in Facebook. Just search OXD Collective or Quantum Amusement Corporation and click the like button. We are proceeding with the Losers 3.
300 combos. Combo after combo. Look at all those combos. 200 combos. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. 300 combos. You're a rock star. You're the only one they came to see. We must be on top, cause it can't get any better than this. Stage clear! Truly amazing! Oh man, homie, these beats are the bomb. Dig it, yo! Final stage! Let's go! You got the beat, you got the song, you can do no wrong. 100 combos! You're the one they came to see. You're dancing like a pro! 100 combos! Yo, you're going combo wombo! Keep up the perfect combo! 100 combos! Make some noise! Combo after combo! Look at all those combos! 200 combos! That was perfect! You're the one they came to see. 300 combos.
Okay, so we are proceeding to the losers bracket of our mid-tier competition. So moments away, we are at the championship rounds for this competition. So we're going to conclude this competition, I think at around 7 p.m. I guess so. So we apologize for the delay that we have, but
actually, we're going to have a losers bracket. I believe that's a losers bracket.
so we are having the losers bracket for the mid-tier because one of the participants went missing earlier, so we need to proceed to the pros.
And after
To the
that,
top
it
tier.
will be an intermission number after this.
Yes, so that our competitors can have this rest.
That will be Sept versus Arturo.
Show me.
And our first song is Ilias from DDR H2O. I like this song because of the drills and the number of
It's also a stamina
freaking
heavy
jumps.
song.
Yes, it's a feel-good song, as you may say. DDR H2O has a lot of good songs, especially the charts. And Sept has dropped the combo.
Combos. You're a monster. You're the only one they can see. Look at all that bling. You're the combo king. 300 combo.
And still Amuro with the combo.
Sept takes it.
Sept takes it with a 100-point lead. Presumably, it's 104 or 103. But it's a commanding lead. And there's some points for some unlock. And I think Andrew was able to unlock a song chart. So it's set with 1736 versus Amuro's 1631. Nice song selection for Sept, especially on the jump part of that song. You need to understand the jump parts in order for you to score good in that song. Well, if you know how to bracket, you can do the brackets on that part. So this is now Amuro's song choice for a level 15. So what will be Amuro's choice? Can we see another Neverland here?
Not really. Maybe an uber technical one.
What's the song? Oh, it's selecting it. Okay. So the title of the song is Loss of Weeping Ones. For those of you who can understand Japanese, it's a loss of weeping ones. It's a challenge level 15, so it's another out-of-the-box challenge chart selection. And it's a Vocaloid popular song here. So it's good because we are in CosMania. Most of the people here are Vocaloid fans.
Yeah.
Oh, and Amuro with the good stream of marble steps here. Oh, breaking that marvelous. Sept with the great step. And still Amuro have that yellow combo meter here. Oh, Amuro breaking that yellow combo. So we are going to down the volume for this song because of the copyrights. Sept is in a huge trouble here.
Yeah, he's struggling to catch up with the score of Amuro.
He's struggling to catch up with
He's doing really great.
Amuro streak. And now there is a 100-point difference now. And Amuro plowing through the scores.
Will that score enough?
What a nice selection by Amuro with a full combo on both. But Amuro with a commanding lead in terms of the marvelous steps. And 2-1-1, 8-20, 42. Who wins this match? Who will face Kenneth Cadasio in the championship round for the mid-tier competition?
All right.
So it's
Sept.
final. It's going to be Sept versus Kenneth on the championship for the mid-tier. Wow, that was a great match there.
Awesome performance for both of these players. So they tried their best with their own selection of songs. Of course, they nailed it. But then again, it's the final score that matters.
Yeah, so we get the winners not by the match won, but on the total accumulated score of the accumulated score of the participant in terms of EX scores. So the total is based on the rules set by the KAC this 2019. And yes, it's a panel discussion and interview time. So, so we have the freestyle here. We're going to do some freestyle. So can we face the camera to the freestyle section so that they can see the performance? I don't think so. Nah, they are not going to see the dance performance here. So while we are doing these streams, we are going to interview some of our BEC finalists here. So we would like to invite Christian and Bob. Can we please call Christian and Bob to go in the... Yes, Christian and Bob, please.
Bob.
So we'd like to call Christian and Bob. Oh yes, while we're waiting, I think we can stream the performance if we move the television screen. I guess. Oh, here's Bob.
Come here.
So here with us right now is Mr. Bob. You may sit down in the middle here.
And have a chat with us.
Yes, we would like to interview one of our participants for the BEC. It's Mr. Bob. Bob Chesterin is here. Hi, Bob. We'd like to ask a few questions regarding the BEC and the All-Star experience last year. So, how was your year coming through this event, and what are your thoughts for the players here in the current roster of All-Star participants for this year? You may speak in Taglish if you want.
Okay, in regards do sa mga yung mga players natin, yung mga rosters of finalists, well, napaka-promising nila, then some of them malaki yung chance even for the BEC,
So for those of you watching at home, Bob is also participating in the BEC this year because both of them are defending finalists from the previous BEC. So, speaking of BEC, kamusta naman yung experience natin in Thailand last year? So, ano yung mga naranasan mo, ano yung experience mo just because of playing Dance Dance Revolution?
First, syempre masaya din. Na-meet ko kasi yung mga players from Southeast Asia, Not just from DDR, then Pero na-meet ko rin yung ibang players like from Kitadora and SDBX sa Voltex. Actually, it's my first time kasi sa Thailand noong time na yun. Yeah. But it's fun talaga.
So, di ba, for those of you watching, dati palaro-laro lang tayo sa arcade. So, parang iisipin ng mga parents natin, ng mga kakilala natin, this is just a game. So, FYI for those of you who would like to visit other countries and would like to improve or who have a shot of improving themselves and able to represent the country, hindi lang po pangtabay ang dance rebo. Tandaan nyo po yan. E-sport na po ito. Bigating e-sport na po ito. Nakapagpadala na po kami ng mga winners at si Quantum Amusement Corporation sa ibang bansa. And hopefully in the near future, dadami pa po yung mga ano natin. And we are very, very happy to have Bob Chester here with us. One of our participants.
Oh, I have one more question sa'yo.
Oh yun, may pahabol na tanong.
Sa high tier, mid-tier and high tier, who do you think is going to win in this competition? Let's start with the mid-tier.
Who are your bets?
Sino bet mo?
Or what are your comments for the players or what are their strengths in able to push them through to this competition and able to bag the championship?
Okay, sa mid-tier, di ba natira si Sept,
Ah,
then si
Kenneth.
Kenneth. Actually, mahirap magbigay ng judgment. Though personally, ang bet ko si Sept kasi syempre kaibigan ko eh.
Naturally. How about the high tier?
Sa high tier,
That will be Kenji and Mamshi.
between Mamshi and Kenji, personally si Mamshi kasi kaibigan ko rin. Though, pero during gameplay kasi nakita ko yung malakas si Kenji.
Malakas, hindi.
Pero either way, kahit sino naman sa kanila manalo, it's baka okay naman sa akin.
Alright. So thank you. That's all I need.
Thank you, Bob. In this type of competitions, this is okay. Again, in this type of competitions, talagang mataas ang level ng competitive spirit ng mga players natin. But in the end of the day, when the smoke clears out, when the champions are named, what's important is sportsmanship and also maintaining the family, because in the DDR community, all of us may have different upbringings or may be born on different time intervals, but in the end of the day, we are family here. And again, we would like to thank Bob Chester for representing the BEC. Later, we will interview Christian when we have the time. And hopefully, we see Bob in action again this year. And pang announcement si Konami, hopefully. So, Bob, congratulations. And congratulations for the great experience last year. And hope to see you again next year representing the Philippines. Hope you bag the bacon, man. Thank you very much. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so we are doing the freestyle portion here in the DDR ASC. We are going to the final round, the championship rounds, after this freestyle presentation by our players. So we're just waiting for our special guest from Brazil. It's going to be Ricardo. Yes, do you know who Ricardo is? Yeah,
I only know Ricardo Dalisay.
Yeah, you saw him in the stream earlier. He said a few messages for his fans here. I don't know if you understand what he said. I don't know what he said earlier. Do you?
Oh, we have a special guest.
Oh, and we have a special guest here on our stream. Here we have Loco. Yeah. Yeah, we are in the final rounds of the All-Star Challenge competition here. So if you remember, if you watch Loco stream, on the Bemani Esports Championship and the Konami Arcade Championship. He was together with Christian Ibanez during that time. So, Glauco, what can you say about the experience that you have on BEC and on the AAC eventually when Christian has won the crown? What experiences did you have, and what can you say about the community in general here?
First off, thank you so much guys for exposing me to your community. It's so fun. Ibang-iba siya from like the esports that I grew up with, like Dota and all. Like this one, it's more on the individual, and I can see the passion of this individual. Like for example, Christian, Bong, and everyone else who represented the Philippines. They were so awesome. I saw their camaraderie, their sportsmanship, interacting with the other players from the other countries. I can see their bond. It's so different from the typical esports scene in the Philippines. So I hope your community, the arcade esports community, just continues to grow and keep that wholesome vibe going. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much. You may like Glauco Gaming at YouTube and on his Facebook page for other events and other media on his page. You may like his page. Yes, and hopefully we see Glauco again this year on the Bemani Esports Championship.
All right. Yeah.
Hopefully. Thank you very much, Glauco, and hope you love the CosMania 2019 presentation and the DDR All-Star Championship. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And yan. So we are now renowned through our streamers here. Of course, Glauco Gaming is one of the most renowned in terms of anime and other video gaming stuff.
Vlogs.
Yes, and if you can recall, oh, and this is Ricardo here. Can we face the camera in Ricardo? Oh my God! Excuse me, can we see Ricardo? And here comes Ricardo. Yes, can we stabilize the camera, please? Yo, I don't think they're seeing Ricardo. Ricardo, oh my God, there's Ricardo there, wearing the Dance Dance Revolution shirt. So it's part of one of our icebreakers here. Yeah, and he's making a dance of Make a Jam. All right. And we are happy to have it on stream here in the DDR ASC. So we're doing this icebreakers here. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah. Swing that thing, baby.
It's so distracting. I cannot take it anymore. It's so distracting. I'm so distracted.
Someone is distracted right here. Kuya Tobin is, you're distracted.
Look at how he has able to magnet a lot of people here. Oh my God.
Look at his shorts.
Look at the shorts.
I cannot
shorts.
handle this. It is so distracting. Oh my God.
Oh, look at that shorts.
Oh my God. Look at how many people he gathered here. All the way from Brazil. Oh, it's a barrel. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Okay. I think it's going to... Oh, one more time. One more time. You can see. Oh, he's selecting something here. Look at our hype man. That's our hype man, my man, Kenji Hashimoto, one of the admins of Dance Dance Revolution. And you can see here, it's Nico from OXD Collective selecting the song. And of course, our... Oh! Oh my God! Oh, it's Dazzling Darling, baby! Okay. Okay, so I think they're calling me to perform. So yeah, we're coming big time, baby. We're coming big.
All right, you may go ahead. All right, I'm going solo here while they're doing their performance. So with Ricardo, I think Pau will have their own. He will be on the camera.
Alam mo yung feeling na lalaki ka, pero naglaway ka sa kanya.
Alright. And Tito Pau. Tito Pau dancing. Alright, it's pretty crazy around here. So we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. We're on the intermission numbers. Just some nice breakers here before the finals of the mid-tier and the high-tier competition. So we would like to thank the following: Quantum Amusement Corporation. We're here in SMX Convention Center here in Mall of Asia. We're at Cosplay Mania 2019. And media partner OXD Collective. And it's pretty crazy around here. Dazzling Darling by no other than Ricardo from Brazil. And Tito Pau, who left me just to dance at the stage with Ricardo. So
Okay,
Alright.
now I'm back at the stream. You can't imagine how many people you have here on the stream here. Thank you very much, Dan, for that presentation.
150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150.
Okay, thank you very much to Dan Campos for that amazing presentation that he had. Thank you. So we're back on the stream for the championship rounds. Okay na ba sa championship?
oh, I think we have one more by
I think we have one more here.
Nico himself. with a costume.
I think it's Mozan Ibutsuji from. Sorry about that. I think it's Mizanko Bitsuji from Kimetsu no Yaiba. Yeah, the
yeah.
main antagonist for that series is right here. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of cosplayers in that same anime.
Yes. So if you're here at CosMania, you can see that there are a lot of people who are streaming. Cosplaying Kimetsu no Yaiba. Like they made a Kagebunshin technique out of one cosplayer and multiplied in a dozen of cosplayers. But as we all know, it's part of the most hyped anime for the year, aside
Yeah,
from
indeed.
One Punch Man. And especially, there, we can see another cosplayer of Kimetsu no Yaiba. And here again is Kenji. And you can see at the back, there are people who are playing Dance Dance Revolution via Quantum Amusement Corporation's free play. And then, what is Nico's selection here? So we would like to give a big shout outs to these guys here
Bad
for the awesome cosplay performance earlier. So napaka ano po, nagpapasalamat namin especially dito kay Dan Campos for that presentation earlier. Excuse me.
Bad routine.
So Kyogre will have another presentation earlier. So Kyogre has a presentation earlier, so we will have a repeat performance before we proceed to the championship rounds. So we would like to thank our sponsors, Quantum Amusement Corporation and CosMania 2019 for the awesome venue for our All-Star Championships here. Yes, and that is OXD Collective's Mr. Nico Guarte doing the Michael Jackson freestyle. So, Eric, are you seeing a possible freestyle competition here in DDR Philippines?
Possibly. There are people who are still interested of having a freestyle competition, and I'm looking forward because I've seen some performances in Japan as well, and in the US. I've seen some performances in US as well that are very good. So I'm looking forward to have a freestyle competition in with this. So aside from the speed.
And one last presentation by Kyogre before we proceed to the championship rounds.
All right.
So
We're back to the screen.
Currently, the stream is blocked. Okay, one last presentation for the stream here.
One last presentation for the stream.
So I don't think they're going to do the presentation, and they're proceeding to the championship round for the All-Star Challenge. So I'm going to change back to my.
All right.
So
Awesome
I'm
job.
going to change back to my All-Star gear. I don't know the angle of my cap now. Yes, here it is. Oh, I think we're proceeding with the freestyle.
Oh, really? Okay. Kyogre is in here. This actually was here like early as F.
So one last freestyle by Kyogre here. Then after the freestyle, we'll be proceeding with the championship round so that we can conclude our All-Star Challenge.
Alright, so after months of preparation with our players, we're almost done.
So he's going to select party rock anthem. Yeah, you weren't able to capture these. Yeah, and here's Kyogre doing his stuff.
Have a good time.
Oh, it seems that Kyogre has made. Oh, look at that shuffling steps, man. Oh, I love the shuffling. Back in the days during DDR third mix, all of the players are doing the shuffle steps. But since we have the steps have evolved and the charts have become harder for people to catch up, the shuffling steps was part of the past. And we are thankful for the cosplayers that we have here that we were able to do some freestyle again. And hopefully in the near future we'll have more streams or more freestyle performances by our players. Oh, shout outs to Josh Gol and Santos of SP19. Thank you. Thank you. For those of you who were part of the DDR community in the past, Mr. Josh Golden Santos was part of the DDR All-Star competition both in the speeder and in the freestyle division, and is now part of the fastest rising boy bands in the country, SB19. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for promoting DDR in your group, in your walls. And again, we are now in the championship rounds for the DDR All-Star Challenge 2019. And we would like to thank our sponsors, Quantum Amusement Corporation, SMX Convention Center, Cosmania 2019, and our media partners, OXD Collective, and especially Kenji Shizawa's sponsor, Steel Wolves Empire in Bacolod. Shoutouts to his fans in Bacolod. Yes, we are now in the championship phase of our competition. So are we going to see a bracket reset or a dominating performance from our winners champion?
All right, well, we'll see about that. Kenneth is really doing great with his performance earlier. But of course, Sept will... let's see if Sept will be able to capitalize or exploit the weakness of Kenneth if there is in the song selection.
So we are currently waiting for Kenneth Cadasio. Kenneth, where are you? Oh, now. Oh, Kenneth is hyping up himself. He's hyped up. So is he going to take the championship here?
And Kenneth is here, so yeah, it's now game time.
It's now game time here. The final moments of the ASC 2019. This is for the mid-tier championship round.
So we're almost at the end of this tournament.
Yes, we're 2 games away for the end of this tournament. And we are
Thank you so much for the players who practiced for weeks and months to be qualified in the what do you call this? The qualifying round.
To be able to qualify for the ASC finale here at CosMania. We would like to thank everyone who have dedicated their time, their effort, and most importantly, their money in trying to compete here. Hopefully, you do not be disheartened by not being able to reach the finale, and hopefully next year we will devise, not hopefully, we guarantee that we will devise a better set of mechanics so that we can accommodate all of the players of all capabilities here in our competition. And our first selection is the Legend of Max. It's a classic selection. Kenneth has the same competitive vibe like his brother, Edmark. So is Kenneth going to be the champion as well? Let's see. Yes, the championship round for the mid-tier. Both having the same score.
Wala, hindi tayo live. I mean, nawala yung stream.
Okay, and Kenneth still having that lead with the yellow combo. Oh, miss having a great.
All right, Sept needs to catch up if he wants to win this.
He needs to remember that He needs to remember that he needs to beat Kenneth for 2 times here to reset the bracket. Oh, Kenneth dropping that combo.
But even that is still not enough for Sept to win this.
It's still not enough with the 17-point lead. He needs to make a good selection here and able to reset the bracket. So, what is the next song that will be selected by Sept? This can be a couple behind victory if Sept is able to choose the right song. So what's it gonna be? Another level 15. Kenneth needs to win this round in able for him to stop a bracket reset.
Yeah. So there's another game if that's the case. So we have Destination.
Oh, and Sept is digging deep with the song selections. And hopefully Kenneth is able to do his research because he will need it in able for him to beat this guy. Let's see. And Kenneth still with that yellow combo here. Oh, the miss. That's going to cost Kenneth. And he's pretty lost with those stops.
I think Sept tries to widen the gap so he will able to beat
If Sept can do a bracket reset, we are up to a level 16. And Sept with the commanding lead.
Yeah, he's really trying to widen the gap. So he's still able to catch up and beat Kenneth. So it will have a reset. So let's see what's going to be the final, most especially the end of this. That's a slowdown.
Oh, there's a slowdown part. That's going to hurt Kenneth, especially if he doesn't review this song. And we have the end. And we have a bracket reset. Let's wait for the official scores.
So we have it. Able to do it.
And I believe it's a bracket reset by Sept. Is it the bracket reset? Okay, and we have a bracket reset here.
We have a reset, so it's going to be a level 16.
And
Song
now,
selections.
and now the mid-tier finals is up 1-1. We have a bracket reset. My goodness, the level of players that we have are unbelievable.
So great effort by Sept selecting that song and really wanted to widen the gap for him to catch up with the score.
So will S12 be able to capitalize on this one? Will he be able to catch up and select a good song that Sept doesn't know? I don't know. This competition will boil down to the number of songs that you were able to practice during your playing sessions and the number of songs that you have reviewed prior to this competition. So if you don't know the songs, especially the new ones, it will really cost you this competition. So let's see if Kenneth still has something up his sleeve to win. So we have a bracket reset for level 16.
So meaning as well is now on the losers bracket. So this is really the last chance for both of them.
So both of them have one loss and unable to know who's the champion. Both needs to win this round so badly. So what level 16 song will Kenneth or S12 be selecting? He needs to widen this gap in able to win.
So that's another S12's choice. So we're gonna up to one level. And this is going to be a pretty intense one.
Yes, and Kenneth has given a selection. And what's it going to be? Is it another old song? Oh, it's going to be a 16. So they would need to select a level 16 song. So what's going to be the selection here? So we're clarifying the selection here. So we are clarifying something here. They will need to select a level 16
Yes.
in able to push through. As indicated in the rules, it's going to be a level 16.
It's going to be a level 16.
It's going to be a level 16 according to the rules and not a level 15. So again, we will have another review of the selections. It's going to be a level 16 just to clarify.
Alright.
Okay,
Fascination.
okay.
It's a
We
classic
have a
one.
good song. Oh, and Kenneth has a AAA on Fascination match. Eternal Love Mix. This is going to be good. Oh, and Sept doesn't have a score here. I think it's going to bag this championship if it's going to maintain this pace. And here we are with the championship round. Who's going to prevail on two of our best mid-tier participants? S12 or is it Sept?
This is already a boundary high, mid to high level.
Kenneth still with that yellow combo.
Here are the stops.
Oh. Kenneth dropping the yellow. And what a huge gap by Kenneth here. Oh, Sept dropping the combo.
He needs to catch up with the fast actions here.
Oh, and Kenneth plowing through the scores. The 500 combos. We're going to see a 600 combo. Oh my goodness! What a run! What a run by Kenneth! S12 bagging the demanding lead here.
He's showing full dominance in this song.
1689 versus 1447.
He's actually tired, but he's full of determination. He's actually full of emotion right now.
As we all know, Kenneth is a very emotional player. We've seen him participate in other events.
And he's popping off. The pop-up.
So will Sept retaliate with another good song? Will he be able to catch up? We're not saying this in another episode of Dragon Ball Z. We're going to finish it right here, right now, in the ASC at the CosMania 2019. My God!
From Dragon Ball Z to our
Give out
wrestling
those
match.
Razon fires, my goodness!
Alright, we're almost like at a high level competition already in the mid-tier championship. So Chaos Terror Technics.
And
But it's an expert level though, unlike the level 17 earlier from the high tier.
Okay, who's going to be our mid-tier champion here? Is it Sept or will S12 solidify this run? Both breaking early with their greats. Oh, and a miss by Kenneth. Still catching up, still clinging to that lead. Can Sept capitalize on this one? S12 is not letting up.
He has to close the gap or else
Oh, it's
he will
Kenneth
cost
has
him
got
his challenge.
S12 has caught up with the score. Still
Just a close one, just two
points. 2 points means a lot here. In this competition, in this final song, every marvelous step counts. Still close one. Oh, Kenneth is overtaking the lead. Still very close. Oh, it's still clinging to that lead. It's not letting up. Oh,
All right,
I think
is that enough?
is that enough? I think it's enough. Let's wait for the official scores. Are you getting nervous?
Yeah, I am nervous.
So that we Okay, so official results show that the champion for the mid-tier is Kenneth Cardasio, Mr. S12. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We would like to commend Sept for that awesome performance there. We would like to commend Sept for resetting the bracket, sending Kenneth into overtime, doing another round. Oh yeah. And then we have a message here. Shout outs to TNC Bacolod and to Quantum SM Bacolod, care of Kenji. And we are proceeding to the top tier competitions. And now we would like to congratulate Kenneth Cardasio for winning the mid-tier competition. I know if Edmark is watching right there, he is one proud Tito Kuya. Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Kenneth. Congratulations, Seth, for the first runner-up. And congratulations to all our participants. We are now going to the closing moments of this event. So here we are with the championship round for the top tier competition. We have Kenji Shizawa from Bacolod represent y'all, and especially Eric J from Team Konamix is showing his love for this game, showing his longevity.
It's a fight of two different generations.
Yes, Eric is part of the generation from the early 2000s. In the late 90s, he started playing way back on the older mixes. And Kenji is one of the new breeds coming from Bacolod who started playing DDR at around DDR6 mix. But sadly, they weren't.
Yung awarding nga, tapos sila nga ng awarding. Kaso wala po buwan ang award mo.
Okay, once again, this is the championship round for top tier.
Okay, we would like to thank our sponsors for this competition, Quantum Amusement Corporation, Cosplay Mania 2019, SMX Convention Center, OXD Collective, and of course, the Steel Wolves Empire.
All right, we're about to start the championship of the high tier competition. So they're going to choose a higher category or a higher level of song choice. And it's going to be, yes, it is indeed, yes sirree, level 18. And we're gonna start off with a dead end. Groove Radar, nope. I thought that was it. And let's see here. Valkyrie. Okay. So that's the first choice of Kenji from Bacolod. Steel Wolves, Bacolod.
So he has selected Valkyrie Dimension.
By looking at the scoreboards, we can see here that Kenji dominated the score over Eric's score in here. But again, this is a tournament point. We're using the EX score, so let's see what's going to happen in this. So there's a lot of speed ups, slowdowns, everything in between in this level 18 song.
I believe we're going to see something unbelievable here. Let's see. Let's see if someone's going to full combo Valkyrie Dimension here. And again, this is the championship round for the DDR All-Star Challenge.
And here we are.
Both competitors are not letting up. with a combo. Oh, dropping the combo is Eric J. Kenji with the combo meter still on. Not breaking a combo.
Take a look at the score. It's really a huge gap.
Oh, missing the combo there.
But Eric is slowly catching up, slowly but surely. But let's see what's going to happen in the final, most especially the speed up part.
Take note, this is Kenji's selection.
There you go. Here we go.
Oh my! Kenji got that run!
Kenji dominates this first song.
1826 to 1699. My goodness, that was a good DDR.
So again, Eric has to make a choice.
So it's now Eric's choice. Is he going to capitalize on Kenji's
It is going to be very difficult for Eric. Kenji is a very is a very good player. It's a tough opponent to beat.
To beat Kenji, you need to attack his weakness. But with that lead, Eric needs a miracle. And miracles do happen. Especially in the heart of competitions where the endings are unpredictable. We don't decide winners based on what we see, but on the results that we are supposed to know after the competition ends. And I think Eric is selecting Triple Journey. What a good song, Soy.
Ooh, a very happy song, but a very difficult song at the same time.
And sadly, Kenji doesn't seem to play the song. So I think it's a very tactical selection by Eric.
But I believe it happened earlier. It seems that Kenji didn't play the song, but he dominated it as well. So let's see about that.
Let's see if Eric can be able
If
to...
that's his gameplay, then Eric should make sure that he has to widen the gap of the scores in order for him to win and have a bracket reset.
I think Eric is capable of doing so, but you would need to convert it into scores. What's important is the scores that we get here. Let's see for the championship or for the bracket reset.
It's gonna be tournament point for Kenji, but Eric J has to do something.
Is it for championship or is it for a reset? And still Kenji has that yellow combo meter on. Oh, deliberate. Kenji is still with that lead. What a drop!
That's the run.
Oh, look at this run! My goodness! Here's the run that we like to see. Oh, he broke it. My goodness, Kenji is dominating.
Another run.
Another run.
Alright!
Oh! And we are waiting for the official results.
But the result is clear as day that Kenji won the competition. He dominated the whole high tier tournament. Congratulations!
Congratulations.
An amazing
Kenji.
performance. Shout out to Bacolod.
Shout out to Bacolod. Shout out to his wife, Jonna. To his teammates there in Bacolod. Shout outs for your support. Your support has given Kenji the championship that he deserves.
Amazing.
That-
He dominated from first round up until the finish. He started strong, he finished strong. So
That
that's
was some
that's some
insane
amazing
DDR
stuff.
action by Kenji.
I'm pretty impressed. It is indeed impressive. He dominated, well, the back-to-back champions. They put them in loser's bracket, and he done it again. So it is definitely amazing.
So I am now going to the awarding ceremony for the DDR. So we're leaving Eric here for the stream and for the closing remarks for our competition. Okay, so as I am going to the awarding ceremony, Eric will have another run through for our sponsors. Thank you very much for watching our stream and see you later, see you somewhere, and see you next time. Okay, Eric, take over.
All right, thank you so much. So all I can say is definitely an amazing performance of these competitors. And from start to finish, it is really an amazing journey from the previous months up until today. So it draws to a close, and we would like to thank you for watching. It is again the DDR Ace 2-0 All-Star Challenge. All right, it's brought to you by Quantum Amusement Corporation. We're here at SMX Convention Center in Mall of Asia, and we do have here a media partner, OXD Collective, with amazing.
So I'm gonna join ERICLABO for the outro here. So it is an opportunity to say thank you very much to all the attendees at Cosplay Mania 2019 who visited Quantum booth and who supported the tournaments from Jubeat, from Kitadora, sorry, I'm a little sound like a now. Yeah, I know. Sound Voltex, and also, of course, DDR and also Dance Run Stardom. And hopefully this is not the last that we will see.
Definitely not the last.
Yeah,
sir.
not the last thing that, but for me, unfortunately, I'm going to retire as the director for the esports production, and I'll be taken over by someone from the OXD Collective. So I wish all the best for them. I'll be there, don't worry, not entirely retired because I still have the OXD Collective. But I wish everyone, including my team from the OXD Collective, for the best future events. We can do much better than this. We can deliver the best tournament possible for the art and esports. And they know my hashtag. You know my hashtag.
Oh yeah.
Pangalan ng music team.
Yeah.
Or in English,
I know
in
that.
the name of music team esports. And I hope you guys support the event from wherever you are, from Philippines or wherever you are in the world. Hopefully you guys support all of us here, and make sure to like the page, by the way. And yeah, so can we end this now?
Yes,
Okay, special thanks to Quantum Amusement Corporation as well, giving us opportunity, and we hope we can do more events like this, not just on Cosplay Mania, but everywhere, for me, even in arcades. And so, this is Eric, this is Nick Troy.
This is ERICLABO.
And thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, our replay will be uploaded on the OXD Collective for those of the tournaments that haven't streamed or you missed. So, see you guys. Bye-bye.
All have their t-shirts. They also have 500 worth of Quantum gift certificates. So wala po nung uwing luha dito
Alright.
at manalo mo. Okay? Then, with our first winner of certificate,
Salamat, sir. You're an amazing.
Maraming salamat sa our champion. Welcome back to the only rose among the boys, Miss Patricia. Yeah. Okay, presenting this ASC multi-year Black of Appreciation is our moderator, Mr. Ursula. Congratulations! And also, gift certificates and wrestling bags right there. Congratulations, so picture po na. So, power bird, gawaling Lambert of Amusement Corporation.
Ay, man! Kasama na ito tayo. Kita siya mamaya. So, ikot ka muna.
Okay, congratulations, Miss Patricia. Tawagin po muna natin si John Mara at si Patricia for the photo op. Congratulations, guys. And, what's it again? Okay na siya po ito. Staying lunch pa po. Courtesy of Quantum Amusement Corporation. Congratulations. Next, our mid-tier championship winners. Okay, so for our first runner-up, we are proud to announce the member of Team Maramos, Mr. Sept. Ibang silya, nasa na siya? Let's go! Congratulations. And we are presenting this plaque of appreciation to our first runner-up. This thing bag and power and gift certificates. Congratulations, Glen. So, nasa na si Kenneth? I think he already left. May emergency kasi kanina kaya he needs to go home. So, in behalf of Mr. Kenneth Cadasio, wala rin si Kuya niya. So, ako na lang po muna yung mag-receive. Or pwede si sino po ba pwede mag-receive na lang. Mayroon kang award eh. Okay, so ka-teammate ni ano to, kasama ni Sept yung dati sa Excite eh. So, in behalf of Kenneth Cadasio, Sept will be receiving his award. Pagpipicture na lang siya separately, so nagpapaset na lang siya para i-post natin sa group photos, okay? So, ano ba to? Hindi na natin mag-represent. Okay, so pagbibigay na lang namin kay Kenneth yung mga pictures. Separate na lang kung sa awarding, wala siya dito. Okay, next. Kami na lang po natin. For our top tier championship! Of course, yung pinaka-cream of the crop ng ating match ngayon. So, una sa lahat, ang nag-iisang mamita ng DDR Philippines, would like to congratulate Miss Eric Sanchez for the first runner-up. For a great... Okay, mukhang mauulit yung post natin last year. Okay, so for our black first runner-up black, congratulations. So, and then nanalo ulit siya ng sling bag at saka ng towel plus gift certificate. So, yung request, ulitin natin yung post. Congratulations, Ma'am Eric. And all the way from Bacolod, our one and only Kenji Congratulations! Oh, angat mo, angat mo. Congratulations, Kenji! Top ka na, dilaw, bottom ka. So, siya ang top, si Ma'am siya ang bottom. Okay, congratulations sa lahat ng GC. And then, ang Quantum's ring back. Congratulations, picture ulit tayo. Okay, that wraps up our wait. Picture pala ng dalawa. Picture ng dalawa. Ayun na, ano kaya posing nito? Yan, ikaw sa asawa niya. Sa akin na yung 150 niya. Okay, lahat po ng mga lahat po ng mga participants sa nasa taas at pati mga champion mga nanalo po. Group photo po tayo lahat-lahat. Huwag magkakasya. Okay, so may request ni Nico. Okay, bago mo tayo kasi sa photography, final message ko muna. Maraming salamat po sa lahat. Maraming salamat po sa lahat na lumahok para sa All-Star Challenge this year. So, definitely nagkaroon tayo ng separation ng mga players. So, next year, expect natin na mas maihulay yung mga natin. Yung mga brackets natin para mag-match-match lahat yung mga level ng players. So, expect na yung mga nasa mid-tier ang atak na kayo. Hindi na kayo pwede mag-compete sa mid-tier already. Pero yung mga nasa low-tier, atak na rin kayo. Pero we are going to make 4 brackets next year. So, hopefully, ma-push na natin at maayos yung natin next year para ma-capture natin out sa stage. And thank you very much for participating in this year's ASC. And ayun, mayroong message ni Nico.
Last time foundation. Let's not give up again. By saying thank you for saying on my countdown. 3, 2, 1. Ayun, congratulations sa mga alam ko na sa balik ngayon.
Quantum na to.
100 next natin.
I-reverse na tayo. Lagay mo sa mga ako. Or malapit sa ako. Kayo yung malakapasok na. Sabihin ko na lang. Oo. Lagay mo na lang.
Lalo na sa ayun na. Ayun yan. Sa lahat ng mga tumulong, sa lahat ng mga nag-attend, mula na nag-start ng qualifiers, maraming salamat.
So yun, maraming salamat po. Hindi ko alam kung saan tayo mag-dinner, sabay-sabay na tayo. Definitely, hindi na tayo lalayo, dito na lang tayo sa malapit. So, kung gusto nyo po kayo. Anong oras na ba? Nag-8 o'clock na yata eh. So, saan tayo? Sa Dennis na lang? Yun ang pinakaalam natin dito eh, Dennis. Kaya kung meron kayo sa news na pag-usapan na lang natin, i-conclude pa po natin yung competition. Kung mga gusto po maglaro pa, pwede pa po kayo kalaban. Basta 8 o'clock po, sabay-sabay na po kayo mag-dinner, okay? Maraming salamat po eh. Yung picture po tayo lahat dito bago tayo talis. Maraming salamat po sa aking team. Sa kanilang passion sa pagtulong sa community, especially kay Kenji. Maraming salamat, Ernst. Maraming salamat, Ian, maraming salamat, Emma, for the people who have contributed to the success of this event. Maraming salamat po, and we love you. Thank you. Masusay na ikan pa. Okay. Okay, bago tayo mag-conclude, picture din muna lahat po ng mga low tier, lahat po ng mga mid tier susunod, lahat po ng top tier, tapos lahat po ng finalists, and then po tayo lahat sa DDR family. Okay po, thank you po. Low tier po muna. So, low tier po muna. Finalist from Intermission Sport. Arturo. Ito mo na ang listahan ng group picture pa po. Arturo. Diyan pa po ba si Arturo? Arturo. Top here. Eric, Glen, Kenji, Art. That was awesome. Not there. Guys, may clarification lang po. Wala na po yung guarantee ko 500 tali t-shirt ka lang daw po. Sabi ni Quantum. Apologize na po.
Lahat po ng finalists, magpo-press po sa pad, please.
Hindi ko lang kung balak na or sumali sa mga next video.
Yes, po, sa sige po yung pad.
Sa? Collective.
Kung daw ang nagamit.
So, sana nasa busy din ako ngayon.
Guys,
Pero,
pasimis.
tulong
For events, yeah. Hindi, for events naman.
Sige, sige.
Okay, alam ko, tayo ganun, tulungan mo.
Finalist.
Okay lang. Pero, yun nga. Hindi ako pwede. Hindi ko kaya mag-tulong.
After
Pero, it takes off.
Okay lang. Feel free, feel free.
Okay, sige.
So, ang ano yun,
lahat po ng top isang model,
pag lang ngayon, sobrang sa bawah ko.
look
Ay, ang daming lang kasi
namin yung right side.
Ay, pero mas 40
Press po open.
mas okay na siya sa bakit. Dati dami.
After po nila lahat po ng mga patios, ikuha ng mga players.
Flexible legal problem. Ang sabi ko, ang solution talaga, super dalawang platform, dalawang so, tayo sa dalawang platform, sa dalawang apat.
So, next time na naman.
Ilang ako.
Siguro, paano ba? Kailangan lang natin matest din yung gamit kasi natest ko pa nga ako yung gamit for some days eh.
Matest kami, take zero na sa amin. Okay naman.
Pero, ano ba na yan?
Okay, so bambog. Oo. Yung lumang capture card ko mas gusto ko sa ba?
Oo, ayun nga yung sabi ko lang. So ibig sabihin, trinay mo yung gear mo pero sila hindi mo.
Kahit alam ko yung model na aming compatible, although ang downside nga lang, may dito. Pero at least capture.
So yun, at least, basta itong itong for me suggestion lang naman for exercise. I-list mo na lang yung mga dito. Yung mga kulang natin, kulang ng doon ko pupunta. Pero nag-i-list nyo na lang. Para at least, di ba? Kunwari, kailangan natin ng gamit. Ito yung list.
Pero marami po ito, yan po yung bawat organization no? So some organization, pero I guess hindi na yan eh.
Guys, just like last year, lahat po yung mga DDR PH, compress po tayo.
Siguro hindi na tama yung nag-equal sa tayo dapat siya kalit ng platform. Para at least people have options to work on us. Ano lang doon, and post na and of course, lagi tayo on tayo.
Saka para kaya natin magsabay. Kung kaya nga lang pinapin natin ng multiple setups, kaya natin magsabay ng
Ay nga, nag-diverse na rin yung ano eh.
okay lang. Basta at least, diba, yung experience natin pwede natin carry over sa settings. Okay.
Ay wala ako yung magre-review. Pero kagay ko kayo, technical lang ito pa rin ako. I'm pretty sure gamit ko pa rin ako.
Okay. So,
Pero
parang
ano,
step down ka lang.
You guys can still control from you. Kasi hindi ko alam na.
Okay
Pero
lang.
yun, kung hindi nyo nalalaman nila ay ba?
Sige, sige. Okay yan. Basta ano lang. Ito. Ay,
papatay ko na lang.
Oh, tama ka.